This is the one thing I kind of low-key don't like about having glasses is that I love all the glasses I wear. If you have a light like this, then you constantly get the shine back, but that's okay. We'll just take them off since I'm not going to be doing anything other than sitting down. Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Ria Renouf. I am a former journalist and I am currently shooting my own content to be creative and to keep my editing skills up to date, but I'm also just shooting content because I'd like to share all the things that I'm interested in. I've been doing mostly vlogs, but there are some sit-down videos like this that I've been wanting to do, and this is the first of a series of them. Not a specific set series, so to speak, but just a number of videos I've been wanting to shoot. This is an OG. I absolutely love these kinds of videos, and today we're doing a what's in my bag video. The items that have been in my bag for the sake of work. What I have carried in my bag over the last 10 years has been quite consistent, with the exception of some of the changes to the journalism industry. When I worked in radio, it was usually like my lunch and some pens and my wallet and headphones, things like that. So I didn't really have to carry a huge bag. And then when I was a video journalist, what we call a VJ for short, I carried a lot of very practical things for the industry. So I would carry extra batteries, I would carry pens and small notebooks, I would carry memory cards. Now, as somebody who works in the field of more so marketing communications, I do a lot of content creation and writing, so things that would allow people to get their brand out there, because now I'm carrying certain things that I wouldn't have carried before. I think the big thing is my Pixelbook or my Chromebook. So without further ado, I'm gonna go into what's in my bag. I usually swap between this and a backpack. One of the big things I've learned, or I learned both as a video journalist and now as I'm getting older, is that this is quite impractical. I typically only carry a purse like this if I'm driving, because if I'm gonna be on transit, it's usually a lot easier to have a backpack. I was actually at an appointment, I believe it was to go see my doctor, and I was walking around, I think I was waiting for a ride or something for my husband to pick me up, and I was walking around and I saw this really cute boutique called Me&G, and I just went in on a whim to see, hey, do you guys have any larger bags? Because I just wanted to have like a small, like a purse like this that I could tote around. The woman in there was so lovely, and she actually pointed out some bags, and we were going, it was actually before we were going to Universal Studios, so I actually ended up getting another bag that I really, really like, this beautiful little beaded number. I saw this and I was like, I think that might actually fit my computer. For 2 bags, it was quite fairly priced. I was so happy, and I now constantly recommend Me&G to anybody who will listen. They are a local shop, and apparently they have 2 locations. I think there's one in White Rock. If you live in BC, if you live on the South Coast in British Columbia, they have a location. I think it's in White Rock, and then they obviously have the location in Burnaby. I'll put all the information down below. So yeah, this bag was purchased at Me&G. The brand, I think itself, is called Antikraft, A-N-T-I-K-R-A-F-T. It's cool because it reminds me of like a woven bag, but because it's that sort of pleathery texture, it has the structure. I used to carry a straw, like a woven straw bag, and I would put my computer and stuff in there, but over time it stretched the bag and it ripped. So I had that bag for 15 years and I finally just had to get rid of it. I don't typically zip it up, which is really bad, but here we go. We're gonna see what's inside. The first thing is my laptop, and this was actually a gift from my husband. It is a Google product. It is a Pixelbook. On the front, we have this really cute sticker. I will put the name of the actual artist who made it. I believe it is Zero Bay. We also have a license plate frame that has Kirby's on it, and Zero Bay also made that. I am a huge Spy Family fan. It is one of my favorite animes of all time. It's probably in my top 3. I love Anya so much. I just think she brings out awe and wonder that I wish I could have for everything, but obviously as an adult I've become more generally distrusting of the world, so it's always great to experience the world through a child's eyes, and I just love how the creators of Spy X Family did such a good job of bringing her to life. Anya sort of speaks to my my cheeky, silly side, and I have no qualms at all putting her sticker, the sticker of her image on my computer. And so yeah, this is just a regular Pixelbook. I absolutely love this. I don't recommend it for editing video or anything like that, but for like a standard posting copy to a website, general writing, you know, working with WordPress, using a lot of Google Docs. I am a big fan of Google, and you know, they're anything cloud related with them. Like I love their stuff. So this is the computer for me. And I also like how light it is. So it actually does fit in my purse just fine, and I can carry it around just fine. So I always bring this with me if I have a meeting, because if somebody's late, if there's a delay, if we have to change plans, I can at least hole up in a coffee shop somewhere. I have 140 gigs of data on my phone, and I just tether. So it's not a problem for me at all. This is my phone. It is the Pixel 6, and there are so many fingerprints on it. I'm so sorry. I have very oily skin, so I am constantly wiping this. I use toner to wipe this every night. It's just a picture of my husband and I always change this to be something silly and fun, because again, it speaks to my personality. Pink is one of my favorite colors. It has always been one of my favorite colors, but I'm a big neon fan, and I like accents of bright in my color palette. I absolutely love this case. I just got it off Amazon. It was $8, but I like how it feels like powder and it's not slippy or anything. Like, you can grip it. I do have a Pixel 7, but I've broken it, so I actually need to get to a point in my life where I can go dedicate some time to take it to like a mobile clinic to actually have it fixed, because I'm pretty sure all of the glass inside will need to be replaced. I'm always carrying pens. I'm actually surprised that there's only one in here right now. I like using big pens. They're the best. I've used them for everything. When I used to work assignment at CKNW, which is the radio station I was the assignment editor and one of the morning show anchors for, it was very well known that if you went to my desk, I had like a cup with a bunch of pens in it, and my pens would always go missing. So I actually had to lock them up at one point. I just like this for simple everyday writing. I have a lot of notebooks. I probably currently have like 7 or 8 on the go, but this is currently the one that I'm using. This is actually my favorite, I would say. I just keep, you know, little notes in here. This is a commonplace book. So everyone's like, why don't you just use Google Keep? Because you have a Pixel and, you know, it just makes sense. And I'm like, I went to school with like pen and paper. I am more likely to remember something if I write it down. So that's why I always have some kind of notebook on me if I know that I'm going to be working or in a meeting, even if I leave and take notes afterwards. We call them the fat little notebooks. So this is a staple. This is a favorite. The next thing I have is I've got this. I always carry these little cloths in my bag because my glasses, because I have oily skin and I wear makeup, my glasses are constantly getting dirty, and living in a place where it rains 9 months of the year, I'm always having to wipe down my glasses. So just any old glasses cloth will do. This one's by Clearly. I love this power bank. It is powerful enough to charge temporarily my computer and also definitely my phone. This is by the brand Charmast, again, Amazon, and I like that it's purple and it's got that sort of neon color vibe to it. I've carried this for like weeks at a time and haven't had to charge it. Even if it's just like the world's tiniest power bank like this, at least it will get you through. It is so much better than having to run around looking for an outlet. This is the wallet I'm currently using. This is my favorite wallet that I have. I actually have 3 wallets. So I have a long Continental one that I've carried the same Continental wallet since I want to say 2014. So it's, oh my God, 2014 or 2015. So it's been just about 10 years. It's a Burberry wallet, and I do not want to get rid of it because it has a lot of sentimental meaning to me. This is by Le Sportsac and it's part of the Mario collection. I absolutely love this. It's supposed to be a coin purse, but it fits all my cards. When we went to Hawaii, John and I happened upon a Le Sportsac store, like an actual Le Sportsac store. He saw the bag and he's like, I have to get this for you. And I was like, no, you don't. And then he ended up getting it for me. So I still have the bag. I am too scared to carry it because I don't want it getting damaged or ruined, but I will carry it from time to time. And then it also came with a medium-sized pouch, which I still have and use quite a bit. And then it came with this, which is with me all the time. I never go anywhere without this. I like this size because I can just stick it in my pocket and go. Fits in a coat pocket. I can just throw it in my purse. Although sometimes I find that with this in a purse like that, it will get lost. Like there's just too much stuff happening, but that's a me problem and it's fine. And then I always keep like coupons just for fun. Knowing what is in the areas that I typically am in for work. Often the coupons that you will find are like Wendy's and Subway. I usually have Dairy Queen coupons in here as well because we live across the street from a Dairy Queen, and sometimes I'm like, I want a Blizzard. And we also live near an IHOP, so they recently sent us coupons. So like, here's an example, like 20% off your entire check, and it's only good at the location that we live nearby. I have this CoverGirl Clean Mat, which I'm just trying to get through when I don't need a lot of coverage and I just need to sort of clean up the oil around my face. I blot with like tissue. If I do have blotting papers, I'll use them, but I do find that this gets the job done immediately. This is by Innisfree. It's their No Sebum mineral packed. Quite frankly, I just find that K-beauty and Asian beauty is on a whole other level versus a lot of North American brands. A lot of the stuff I'm starting to use now is more K-beauty related. See, I constantly carry these. I constantly carry these. I'm always cleaning my glasses. So I think I have 2, or hang on. Oh my God, I have 3 in this one purse, and I know this has been here for a while. So I'm gonna wash that. I've got this hand sanitizer by Touchland, which is probably my favorite hand sanitizer. I like the shape of it. I like how flat it is. It can just fit into a pocket. And this one is, I think this is a watermelon scented one, wild watermelon. I can't find these in Canada, so anytime we go across the border to Washington State, I will pick up 1 or 2 of these, and I just really like how convenient they are, and it's less bulky than a cylindrical bottle. So fantastic. And the smell is not pervasive, so I can just spray, you know, wipe my hand or rub my hands together, and then we're done. My headphones. These are by Google. These are the Pixel Buds, and these are the best headphones I have ever owned. The reason why I've got so this is washi tape, and the reason why I have that around here, hopefully that focuses, but the reason why I have tape around this is because John has the exact same pair. I have oily skin, which also translates to my ears. Every other earbud falls out of my ears. I wanted to get a pair of Bose ones so badly, but the body of them, they were just so big, so it didn't work out. These are perfect for me, and I am not looking forward to having to replace them because Google no longer makes them with this little sort of wing. You can see here there's like a little wing on the side, so that goes just in here like this, and then that's it. I don't have to worry about it. One of the dangerous things about living in New West is that they have a lot of really cool specialty shops, and there is this place in downtown New West called Gastronomia Italia, and it is a beautiful Italian store, you know, baked goods and like flatbreads and pizzas. Amazing place. If you're ever in New Westminster, you should totally go. I am always looking for something that for like after a meal or whatever. I don't always like chewing gum. I found these not too long ago. They are digestives by the brand Leon, and they were at the till. They are violet flavored, and I love these. I forgot to ask if they were a regular thing that they carried, but I always find that after a meal, I feel less, like if I eat a lot of garlic, which there's never anything wrong with eating too much garlic. There's no such thing as eating too much garlic, but sometimes you're just like, okay, I'm feeling a little bit, just need like a step back from all the garlic I've eaten. I feel this a lot at all you can eat sushi places. I just pop one of these little guys into my mouth. It's so tiny, but yeah, it just looks like this. And it's actually a very faint, like a pale purple. And I don't know what it is, but I just feel like I'm walking through a field of flowers. These are so good, and it's taken so much willpower not to just open these and like dump them all into my mouth. And then finally, the last 2 things in my bag. Again, I had mentioned earlier, I carry quite a bit of makeup. I never really travel without powders. I also never travel without a lip product. There is just something about wearing lip gloss or like especially lip liner. I'm a huge lip liner fan. I don't know why. So I currently have these 2 products. Or I had these 2 products in my purse today. The first one is by Morphe, that's the lip liner. And the second one is by KimChi. KimChi is an amazing drag queen, and if you do not follow them, you need to, like now, because they are such a vibe. They are the vibe. They are the moment. I love KimChi Cosmetics so much, and I actually own quite a few products from the KimChi Chic line. This is the Gloss Over Gloss lip gloss in Nectar. This is the Morphe Soul Matte Filling Gel Lip Liner, and I actually used to use I think it was the Sand Beige NYX lip liner. I cannot remember the exact name of it, but I bought 6. Like, I love that lip liner so much, and I cannot find it anymore. I don't know if they've discontinued it. I don't know if there's a shortage, but if you try to buy it on Amazon, the price starts at $20, and there's no way I am paying $20 for a lip liner, especially one that's supposed to be drugstore when it used to be like $8 or $9. But it's just a nice simple lip liner, and it's like, it's such a funny term when beauty influencers are like, your lips but better, but that is actually what this is. And this pairing is probably my favorite pairing right now, especially with it being winter, my lips being so dry. So I love these two together. Another combo I like to wear is this this Morphe lip liner. Oh, and sorry, I first mentioned the color. It's Honey is the color. John actually picked this for me. My husband actually picked this color for me, and he was like, I think this would suit you. I tried it and I was like, oh, it actually does suit me. So he's very well trained at this point. This and the NARS Turkish Delight, which I roll my eyes at because Kim Kardashian made Turkish Delight as a color quite popular, but I just find that it's got the right amount of gloss. It's just got a sheen of color to it, and I find that I look a little bit more put together if I throw that combination on as well. So, but right now, these two together are my favorite. People are like, do you get lip injections? And I'm like, no, I don't. I just wear a little more shine than usual, and I wear lip liner. I have never had lip injections, so there you have it. I have all the information for everything below. Thanks so much everybody for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. And if you are feeling like it, I would love it if you liked this video or followed along with my content, hit subscribe. I'm not gonna say like to hit the bell because, you know, whatever, that's totally your choice, but if you want to give this a like and you want to subscribe, please feel free. I upload videos on Wednesdays and Fridays, on both days at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So I'd love to have you around if you're wanting to hang out. All right, until the next video, bye.